Hello, folks on YouTube, and welcome back to another Age of Wonders 3 Let's Play. I know it's been a couple of weeks. Apologies. Had other Let's Plays been doing, and with this multiplayer, me and Joe, we did Hearts Iron the last couple weekends, I think, or I think we skipped a weekend, and then we did Hearts Iron and not this, and I apologize. I think at the time the buffer was slightly further in this series. Plus, it was just the thing we were more in the mood for. Plus, that series had more viewers, so it was like all those things together was probably going to be that one. But maybe it'll be because now I owe it to you guys. This one next, if we get to choose, if Joe is amenable to that. Looks like it was about to deal with some brigands, and it was on my turn. Is that right? This isn't.
Let's
It didn't glitch or something. It looks like it's my turn. Is that where we left it before?
yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
looks like I
really
had a
entirely remember.
couple battles. One against some brigands, and am I at war with these independents? Or these, or do they belong to the? Hold on. Where are the quests? It's been. That's event history. I am so like not brain dead. No, I don't have any active quests. There's two they failed and one they succeeded from city states. Looks like you have
Yeah.
fertile domain active on 4 cities. I can see that. Just going through all the UI things. There's a whole series of UIs. If you go to overview panel in the top left, I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually.
Oh my God, I
Oh,
have
you
so
can.
many wild animals.
That is. Oh, you can see a list of the Empire quests. Oh, these aren't like world events, which tidings, whatever. These are the first to do something, get something. Heroic skill. Be the
Yeah.
first to have a hero leader reach level 15. The hero gains 5 bonus skill points.
Hmm,
Paragon. Be the
sweet.
first to build or summon a tier 4 unit. The first to have 100 units. Be the first player with
Wow.
8 cities of the same race. Be the first player with 5 cities of 5 races. Be the first to achieve pure
Wow.
good or pure evil alignments. Be the first to own a metropolis. Be the first to research a tier 6 skill. Be the first to research all skills. Be the first to acquire 7 towns. Be the first to construct a grand palace. Be the first to construct an arcane item forge. Yeah, so I guess those are worth keeping an eye on. They're all things like fairly late game from going really hot heavy into one aspect of your empire's development really early. So,
Pounds?
hmm?
Oh, that's a size of. Okay, that's why I only have one. Okay.
Now it's doing weird stuff with
Mhm.
the home button. Unfortunately, is what I have bound to record. Apparently, it's also a hotkey for finding your empire leader. Oh, here she is. Silthor Nightblade. Tigran Warlord. But she looks almost like a rogue. Tigrans don't look very warlike, at least not the female ones. But she's wearing armor, a suit of armor and stuff. Okay. Uh, yeah. So I was gonna fight these brigands, and they're. Oh no, they're next to a bunch of other brigands, which I think they'll
What
get
brigand?
reinforced. West of Eleanor.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there was that bandit camp. I think I was gonna try and clear it so they would stop bugging you, but oh
You want
yeah,
me
I
to
was
send
gonna
my
clear
army?
this camp, and then they spawned 4 more. That's what it was, and they
I
did
can
it.
send my elves, 3 longbowmen and a swordsman.
No, you'd endanger your city if there's any other brigands wandering around that come in while you do it. It's fine. The brigands are actually a continuous source of XP every time you fight them.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and clear this camp for whatever reward that might provide and make the terrain safer, but they spawned 4 more between when I moved there and in my next turn. That's what it was. So Yeah, now there's 7 of them, and I could have taken 4, but with an army of just 5 units taking on 7 brigands, I probably lose someone. So I'll just go and grab this mana stash, I guess. There we go. 88 mana. Okay. How much mana do you have right now? I have 240 after that.
146.
146.
Yeah,
And you're
126.
146. Yeah, and you're running a deficit, right?
Yeah, minus 52.
Hmm. Sorry, I'm looking at some frosting units to see if I can take them on because I don't have much experience fighting frostlings. Frosting Royal Guards. Okay, yeah, those are not fun. Pike units. And then the Raiders and the Harpoon Throwers, which aren't too bad. They're just infantry and archer. But yeah, tier 2 pikes. Yeah, I probably can't take that on either. And I can't move any further because the Sun Guard don't have that much movement. Hmm. It's my slowest moving unit. So yeah, my army is limited in speed by my slowest unit. Alright, well, there's some kind of like thing at the end of the road. What do you remember what that was? It looks like a well.
Which road?
Oh, the road that southwest of Eleanor.
Oh,
At
I
that,
don't remember what that is.
yeah, I can poke around there, and it looks like there's a stash of something east of there. Might be a free upgrade for a city or a scrolls of knowledge. I don't know. Okay, well, that army's not going to fight this turn because the brigands were too numerous. And I think this army belongs to the city. Oh, because no, that would be Independence Alliance. These are Independence Neutral. Who do these belong to? Whose army is this?
Which
Ah,
one?
look. Southeast of Tungale. I don't want to attack it if it's like, you know, a...
Looks neutral to me.
Yeah, it's just filthy neutrals. I don't know what they're doing there.
That's
I'm not
weird.
at war with them, though, so I don't know why I might not want to attack them if, you know, they're
If they're part of a,
semi-friendly. What?
if they're part of like a city, independent city or something.
Yeah. Some of my units in that stack are damaged anyways, so I'm not sure I want... It's not worth it if I'm just gonna... They're all ranged units, so I'm guaranteed to take some damage.
Yeah.
And the stack is 2 cheetahs, a saber-tooth chariot, and a hero. So it's not a strong stack either. The hero is a dreadnought. I might go and clear this great farm. It looks like it's got 2 dread monkeys, a warg, and there's probably a 3rd unit that's hidden. I'll just keep moving then. Alright, well that's my armies. At least the ones that have any movement left. Looks like it was flotsam, contains an amount of gold. Well, that might be what the thing is. See that near that tower? That that could just be a gold southeast of Eleanor. Or it could be a city upgrade. I'm not sure what it is, but I was going to grab it. Probably have to fight an army for it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That mammoth is on top of a city upgrade. Are they just defending that? The
um,
Frostons?
Maybe.
Do they sit on those things on purpose?
Oh, what, mammoth on top of a sea upgrade? Oh, can you see? You probably can see something I can't, because you have,
No,
you know.
the frostlings you were talking about. Right, there's a mammoth rider, a harpoon thrower, a raider. Oh, were you
Uh,
talking about?
I was talking about southeast of Eleanor. There's a
Oh, the dragonborn.
no. So Eleanor, your city, and you see that thing at the end of the road. Further east of that, there's like a thing that's shimmery. I don't know what's guarding it or
Yeah.
what's. Where is there a mammoth? Frosting mammoth. I don't see any.
Right by your lion leader. Just it's further southeast of Tungale.
Two tiles away from Eleanor. I mean, 2 tiles away from the guy who's near Eleanor. Oh, I see. You're
Nope.
talking about way over there. Yeah,
Yeah.
on top of the production. Yeah, they do defend. They're like the guards of the resources.
Okay.
Yeah. These guys are on blighted terrain though, which I don't think the frosting likes like blighted terrain any more than anyone else. Yeah, they actually dislike it. They don't hate it, but they
Mm.
dislike. Harpoon Raider and a Mammoth Rider. Yeah, the Mammoth Rider is no joke. It's got devastating charge, wall crushing. Yeah, I might be able to take it if my hero go toe to toe with it. How much attack does? Nope. That thing could kill my hero, I think, in a frontal in straight combat. Nope. I mean, maybe if I use spells. I'm not gonna be able to go for that. I wasn't planning. I was gonna go for that great farm though. Anyways,
Right.
I guess it's just a matter of making sure the units. I was just checking around to make sure. Also, I have an idea. Looks like I'm building a fortress near a gold mine that I cleared before, and there's another one they haven't cleared yet. It's protected by nothing but 3 halflings. That should be doable once those cheetahs are fully healed. I might need another cheetah for that. Okay, I'm gonna move one more unit before I just a overwhelming force to make sure I don't lose the unit. Alright, I'm building another sun guard. And a temple, yeah. So I can get you some mana. Let me send you some mana a turn, and then I'll end turn. Well, I'll save and then end turn, because you never know what's gonna crash or do stuff. How much mana are you losing per turn again?
52.
52. Oof. Woof, that's hard.
Yeah. I probably gotta cancel some of these.
Let me send you 36 mana per turn. That'll make you. Or you know what? 42. They answer the life, the universe, and everything. How much gold do you have though?
285.
285.
Yep,
And how
and
much
I'm
are you
making
getting per turn?
140-ish.
Hmm. All right. I could probably use a little more gold here, so I'm gonna just ask for 2 gold per turn. It's a.
All right.
Yep.
That's fine.
Just. Yeah, just because I'm spamming all these units, like, and I'm starting to get pretty high unit upkeep. I'm already up to 88 gold per turn up unit upkeep. God, that number again. I'm starting. It just must be because I noticed it, or maybe there's
Yeah, it's definitely just
creepy.
because it stands out.
Yeah,
You don't
once
think
you
of
know
every
that.
other number you come across.
I don't know. It still bothers me. Okay, whatever. It's more bothersome if it shows up in like Hearts Iron 4. Then I'm like, what the hell? Here it's like, well,
Well,
I,
I mean, there's a lot of numbers on screen. Some of them are bound to have
yeah.
that somewhere in there.
I think I saw a study of numbers in games though, and that number comes up like 4 times as often as it should, which suggests that maybe some devs are putting in certain games somehow.
Well, if it's like a static number, sure. But, when it's
It,
just like math, it's
yeah,
pretty
no,
hard to
it
have any
was,
control over that.
yeah. In this case,
But, yeah, it depends.
yeah, it's got to be a coincidence here. It shows up way too
Yeah.
often, but it's probably overrepresented mostly in static numbers where someone can actually
Hmm.
program it that way. So,
Yeah.
all right. Anyways, I'll end the turn. Let me just save. I need a second copy of the save, anyways.
All right.
All right, click to end turn. There are a couple other numbers that are really overrepresented. Some of them make sense, like 42, because it's a Hitchhiker's
Yeah.
Guide to the Galaxy reference. And there were a couple other ones that are just numbers that people would probably like because they sound cool. 100 was really overrepresented. That's obvious why.
Yeah. Nice
50.
even numbers.
Yeah, there were a few nice even numbers and like ones that were obvious references to things, but that one
Yeah.
is a reference to something too. So
Yeah.
it wasn't the most overrepresented. It wasn't as overrepresented as like 100, but I remember seeing this and I'm like, ugh.
Miss Dale's offering me either a small army or 40 mana.
Miss Dale. Oh, way out
Yeah,
there on the
my
coast.
Frostling vassal.
I'd probably take the mana since you're in danger of losing some animal units otherwise. I mean, even with the mana I'm giving you.
All right.
Uh, and
I want.
because,
Well, I guess I don't know what they'd give me. Probably some Frostling unit.
or hold on, wait, that's next to the mana node that you haven't cleared yet. How much? That would be 10 a turn, and they'd give you part of it as tribute. They'd only give you 40 mana?
Yeah. Well, 40 mana static, not per turn.
Yeah.
Just I do have
Yeah.
an army relatively nearby. I might not need the Frostlings. I could, because if you look,
Uh,
like, what's the word? East of Illinois, there's uh
yeah, I would
like
actually
four
take the
armies.
I would actually take the army because I just realized there's a whole bunch area you haven't explored to the northeast of Frostdale.
Right.
So I mean
That's
Mistdale.
true.
So you
That's true.
could explore
All right.
the terrain, and then you could double back and use it in
Yeah.
combination with your other troops.
Right. Yeah. That's a good point. Plus, it's gonna grow soon, and the city's gonna grow soon, and there's another um
Yeah.
forge. Is it right there?
But
That they'll have to go
Mammoth
grow.
Forge is always used to build stuff, so it won't really
Yeah, it's
benefit.
not
I don't
great.
think they build anything when they're a vassal.
2 Frostling Ice Scapers.
Oh, nice. Those are irregular units. They're not great, but they're actually pretty reasonably good regular units. Because they have Shatter Strike, Stone Skin, Frozen, Petrified units. Well, all right. Actually, no, they're just melee units, but they're not terrible.
All right.
Uh,
Better than nothing. No, they can throw ice balls,
yeah, they're just. I mean, they're. They don't have
but
any of
that
the gimmicks of any of the other nations or regular units, but they're not.
yeah, you'd think they could dig.
Nope, unfortunately not. But they can. They do have fast embark, which makes them doesn't pay extra movement when disembarking. Doesn't require any
Yeah.
movement points to embark into water hex. Though it will still soak all remaining movement points. So yeah, I mean, they can once you have seafaring, they'll you can use them to very quickly scout across rivers and stuff. So they're decent scouts. I wouldn't say that they're good for particularly good. Oh, did you see that hidden unit west of the gold mine?
Did I miss something?
Yeah, when you were moving past the gold mine, a hidden unit showed up just as your unit was
Oh
next to the
shoot!
tile. It's east of the mono node. It looked like it was a frostling unit, but some
Oh,
frosting units can hide on Arctic terrain.
oh, my vassals. Those are my. I can't see my own vassals' units? That's crazy.
Apparently not. Yeah, it was Arctic
There's
concealment
Arctic
unit.
concealment, yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of frosting units have Arctic concealment. So yeah, I
So you
guess it
can
was.
only see them if you're adjacent to them?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep. Hidden units
Ah,
you usually can't see.
okay.
It's a
Good to
reason
know
if.
that my vassal is an armyless. I thought they were.
Yeah.
I was like,
Nope.
where's oh Hermie?
Nope. The armies are all just hidden. Uh,
That's
it's also
reassuring.
if you suspect you might be in an area where there might be hidden units, it's a reason to maybe just move one hex at a time, like underground if you think there's
Yeah,
spiders about, because they can hide underground. Cave
I see.
concealment. There's a ton of orcs in that trading post. 3 priests, an impaler, and a spearman. Jeez, that's well. The priests are not nothing. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Banefire. Yeah. I would say you could split these armies, have them go different lanes of the road, or well, actually, I'm already. Well, you could explore.
You are. Yeah.
I was gonna say you didn't need to keep them together. You could have the 2 units split and move in different directions to cover more ground. You still could have one go like north, east, and see if there's anything across that mountain, or get a visibility in the river, and have the other follow the road or something. Because if they encounter like an enemy army, they're dead either way. But
Yeah.
so it's more cost effective to just split them up so you can cover ground more. Like if they get ambushed, it's gonna be like 4 brigands or something, and they're probably dead. So, might as well just explore. I was saying more to, look, see up to move next to Mammoth and see what's across the river there, because there's, you,
Oh, here?
yeah, I meant with the other one. Yeah,
I see.
no, I meant to, like, you can, like, to move up onto the area that didn't have a road and even to Mount itself, but it's too late for that. Yeah, it looks like there's some flotsam on the river there, but there's no bridge. So you need a unit that
Awesome.
it's gold basically. You move on to the
Oh,
tile and you get
yeah.
some gold.
I
There's
see.
a floating treasure chest on the river, but
Are you saying I should research embarking?
you need basic seafaring to reach it. Yeah, but
I can do that in one turn.
what are you doing right now?
Nothing. Just
Oh,
finish something.
oh, what'd you just finish?
I don't remember. There was an arrow on the symbol.
Well, if you go to your research, you can go to there should be a tab for what you already fit tet.
Hmm. Where? Oh,
Um,
Seeker enchantment. There it is.
oh yeah, that to help your ranged units a little bit.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just to get it now before like the overflow and getting it is worse and you're wasting knowledge or something like that. But yeah, so you might grab basic seafaring if there's actual flotsam to get on the river there. Then it's actually useful. And one
All right.
you can you can send just keep in mind moving onto the river, the unit might not might be able to do it for less movement than normal, but they'll still have 0 movement after they embark. So you will want to like explore as much as you can before you go onto the river, because when you move onto the river, that unit can't move anymore that turn.
Yeah.
The one that's in the northwest, the one that's to the east, well, there's a road to explore down. But yeah, um, yeah, I guess he went the right direction anyways, because crossing those mountains would have taken a ton of movement. He can just, well, no, he could have probably actually moved onto the mountains and still moved onto the river in a single turn. Maybe he can still do that. Let's see. 28 movement, 3-3, and Arctic walking 3. So that should be 9, 23. Yeah, next turn he can move onto the river next to Flotsam by crossing the mountains, because mountains aren't impassable. They just cost 14 movement. So,
Yeah.
so yeah. Oh yeah, you're probably. But the other. Oh, you're already probably moving other units. I was still looking at the Frostlings.
What should I build in my capital?
Uh, you just finished something there?
Hunter, I believe.
Oh, nice. Yeah, your first high elf hunter. They wear the weird face masks and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, they're equipped with longbows. For some reason, I thought that. Oh, it's because I was doing the main campaign. I was playing the high elves, but the hunters I had were draconian. The high elf
Hmm.
ones have longbows. They're actually just as well equipped as your longbowmen, and they're more durable to boot. Let's see. Versus, I'm comparing stats for a sec. 36, 9, 9, shoot longbow 11. 34, 9, 10, shoot longbow 10, but they also have 7 melee strike to the longbow's 6. Uh, oh, they're at the trooper level though, so they should compare it to a trooper. That I was comparing it to veteran longbow. Okay, 10, 6, 34, 8, 9. 9, 10. Yeah, they're tougher than longbowmen. They're faster. They can move more tiles. They have the same ranged attack, more melee attack.
Can I
They have
build
one more
a
defense and
siege
resistance.
workshop? It'll give my capital just enough production to churn out um a high elf hunter or longbowman every turn instead of every 2 turns.
How much production? What's the cost of a hunter? You said
85
either.
and I'm at 75.
How
But
close
if I
is
build
this?
a siege workshop, I'll get 10 more production.
Um, how close is the town to growing? Because it gains production every time it grows. It might not be.
14 turns.
Oh, yeah. Siege Workshop would allow you to produce them faster. It's true.
Trebuchet's any good? It'll knock
Eh,
those as well.
for attacking cities, they're all right. Um, most of the rest of the time, not great.
Mm,
If it's a coastal city, you're much better off with ships, which provide much more cost-effective range support.
yeah.
Um, yeah, like the ship-bound artillery. Like I think the cheapest ship costs
Maybe
half the
20
upkeep
damage.
of a trebuchet, and it does more than half the damage. And the higher level ones do more damage, I think, than the trebuchet. The ones that cost the same. Um,
Uh,
but yeah, that's a good idea because the siege workshop not only let you one per turn, but then some turns you can just do merchandise and effectively start having the siege workshop pay for itself. The turns
okay.
you do merchandise instead of raising a longbowman because you can raise more longbowmen per turn.
It'll take 2 turns to build the workshop.
Yeah. Yep.
That's fine. That's actually the gotta yeah, exactly 2 turns.
Yep. And then you can
Production
start
line is pretty
producing hunters, which yeah, one hunter per turn. The hunters are actually yeah, they're I didn't realize they had a longbow. They are almost strictly superior to the longbowmen, except that they get martial arts at the elite rank, and the longbowmen get projectile resistance. So they're a little worse for defending sea walls, but they're much better for field battles. Oh, what are you doing at the work? I just noticed he was moving east.
Yeah, I just continued. He was queued to walk to the watchtower, so I decided to just send him there.
Oh, what was he doing there?
I don't know. I think we were just gonna station him here.
I mean, I'll just
Do
get
you think
murdered there. I wasn't he going to?
he has a whole army with him?
Oh, he's got an
Or-
army with him. I was like, I don't see his army. They're all concealed, aren't they? What does he
Oh,
have with
probably.
him? Because forced
Um,
concealment.
let's see. Two high elf initiates, a dire penguin, a baby shock serpent, a second baby shock serpent, and a
So
dread
two.
monkey,
Oh,
and
so
the high
yeah.
elf hunter. They're all in this capital city here.
Oh, I thought you said he had an army with him. I meant what's on the same tile as
Oh,
him.
not immediately. They're trailing behind him. Were split up.
Oh. I see. He was going ahead, maybe to scout out or something.
I don't know. I just had them separated because they had different movements. I should probably reconnect them. Or no, he's one tile behind. The rest of the army can actually go onto the watchtower.
Yeah, he probably had him for some reason.
Yeah,
He was
I'll do that.
behind, and he's moving. He's actually catching up because he can move more tiles than the others, and not
Yeah.
the slower units wait for him when he'll catch up on his own. That's probably.
Should I leave some units in my capital?
Um, I mean, it's kind of safe. You have the
Yeah, it is surrounded pretty well.
um. Yeah, I mean it's semi-safe. You might pull back the. Let's see, you got the longbowman and the niche in the fort. Um,
Yeah, I've got a
I think
hunter.
you can. I mean, you can probably afford the risk just this for like a turn or two. Um. Oh shit. Oh, I see. I'm like, why do I? I just noticed I had some units in your like just west of your capital city, and I realized, oh, they're crossing the mountains to reach a watchtower to fight whatever's there. I was like, why? Um. It's been too long since they did this. Dread monkey, sock serpent. But yeah, I would try and gather up the army. The penguin's a little is kind of damaged in that sock serpent. So,
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, there's stuff to clear. The gold mines will give you gold, obviously. Um,
Or should I just have all my units head west, east?
well, not all. Where was your builder? That's what I was trying to find. I was looking around because you had a builder. I
Oh,
remembered.
yeah, he is with the others. He is, for some reason, I think we had him building a road west of Illinois. Or, sorry, Falserio. West of Falserio, you told me to do something with this lost library over here. I don't remember what.
West of Falsario.
Yeah, there's a lost library. I've got a dread penguin, a reed serpent, my.
Oh, I see. You were using
Bro.
him to. You used him. I remember. You were fighting. You took the inn and you used him as cannon fodder to take the inn to like
Yeah.
take tank hits for other units. That's right. And yeah, now you're going to build a You're off to build a fort on the coast there, both to
Oh,
block off a city
fort.
location and
Right.
yeah, you were gonna take the lost library and you were trickling units over there um
Should I start
to
building a fort this turn?
hold on a second.
On this tile, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I was just counting units. I realized you can only move 6 units into the library, and you have one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 units here. So one of them will have to not join the fight. Probably guard the builder while he's building. Maybe the Storm Sister because she's wounded. If you don't want to risk her and don't want to wait, because how much does she heal a turn? 6. Yeah, it'll take a couple turns for it to heal most of the way. 3
Yeah,
all
the
the
dire
way.
penguin's hurt too. Although he does have life steal.
Yeah, and it's expendable. If you lose it, you just pay less mana.
Yeah,
So
saves me mana.
yeah, I would leave the Storm Sister on top of where the builder is building, and send the rest of them to into the Lost Library to go clear it. Because you'll get a fight. You should get some kind of loot when you win the fight, I think, and then you can the fort will allow you to collect. I think knowledge. I think forts can still collect knowledge. I hope that's true from the Lost Library. If yeah.
Send them all in right now.
Well, this turn, yeah, you don't have to do it this very second.
Right.
I don't know if you have other armies you're trying to. Oh, yeah, the orc. Um,
Yeah, the people with the orc.
Shock serpents
Should I
are
just
expendable melee, so I would move that shock serpent near your capital to the watchtower as well if it can make it that far.
you can make it past it actually.
Well, at least as far as it,
Can I move
just so.
past it?
Um, I might not have it move past it because you probably wanted to stick with other units in case of like brigands or something, but I would definitely move it onto this tile.
Okay. And then
Um,
the hunter and the baboon. Or
uh,
monkey.
the hunter probably does a pretty good job of guarding the city just in case, or you could use him to go
Yeah.
explore. Oh, you know what? I've got those guys crossing the mountains. They could probably use some help. I think hunters do it, if I remember correctly. They can cross most. Yeah, they have mountaineering, so they can cross mountain terrain very cheaply. If you want to send them towards that watchtower west of your capital, I think there's an enemy stack there I was trying to clear.
Can't reach it this turn, but you can
Neither
get
can
close.
my army, but I can wait outside it. It's going to take them a couple turns to reach it too. Like next turn, they'll only go halfway across the
All right.
mountain, so.
Do you want me to send the monkey and the archer? Or just the
Uh,
archer?
yeah, I'd send the monkey and the archer. The monkey's got at least a decent movement. It's closer. I don't know what's there. I don't remember what's. Oh, it's just two draconian, a crusher and two hatchlings. Well, still, you can help me clear other sites like that. What is it? A trading post after. So,
Oh, I
that
have another dwarf axeman down in the underground.
dwarf faxman. Hold on. Felgold.
Yeah, I'll keep making them.
Yep, because it's gonna take a lot to clear out those archons.
Wait,
You'll
can I
probably
get
need
more production out of this place too?
out of Falgold.
It looks like I need a siege workshop again.
How
This is the
much?
ceiling.
What's its production per turn right now?
It's at 50, and a dwarf axeman is 55.
Oh, yeah, you might want
Oh
to
wait,
siege.
no, it'll grow next turn. I don't need to do that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't. Next turn it'll. Yeah, yeah. I would just keep producing. Oh, it. Yeah, I would just. You
growing
might.
next turn. Should I
Yeah.
merchandise for a turn?
Merchandise or housing or
Build housing.
mana or
Although,
something.
will building housing make a difference if it's growing next turn anyway?
Yeah, it'll just go into the overflow and towards the next.
Oh, you're right. Could build stone walls. Although that's 2 turns.
Uh,
Shooting
you
grounds
could
is 1 turn.
generate mana, increases mana income by
I
50%,
can
and
do
that
that.
city has a air node,
I,
so it should be
oh,
worth, or has
oh
a
no,
node.
I don't have any shrines. You need a shrine to do that.
Oh, you need a shrine to generate mana, even though it's got an air
Yeah,
node?
yeah, you need a shrine built.
Yeah, then I would just do merchandise for the gold.
All right.
Or, wait, prospectors, dwarf prospectors, they're probably cheaper than,
Oh, I can afford one. Yes.
yeah, do a prospector. He can pay for himself by digging out dirt cavern walls.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like there's gold to be found in them cavern walls, I guess, is the idea. He
All right.
can
Cool.
for you
I didn't know
can
that made sense.
occupy a prospector for like a good 8 turns probably, or maybe not 8, but 6 or 7 at least, digging
Yeah.
out these walls, and at the same time you do that. If you really need a combat unit, you can pull them back from the mining and
Well,
actually
the
use them in the fight.
rebellion.
Oh,
Did,
it's a
did you get a
quest
quest from Treequim? Vassal
from
proposal and a Frostling Mammoth Rider, or 124 gold.
where? Oh,
Treequim.
Triquim.
Trequium. Requiem. I don't. One of those. They're evil Frostlings to the south.
They might give me the same quest, yeah, on my turn. What do they want you to kill? It should show
Don't
you
know yet.
like a. It'll show
Oh,
you an image of the strongest unit in the stack it wants you to kill.
it's hidden in the fog of war.
Oh no, when you
Oscillating harpoon thrower.
it shows a harpoon thrower when you. Oh, did you
When
already
I
accept
mouse
the quest?
no, when I mouse over the the that's what's above the title of the quest.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say there should be like an image of a floating unit or something in the on the screen where you choose whether to accept or reject the quest. It should show you
Yeah,
like a preview of the strongest unit in the
I
stack.
see a harpoon thrower.
Ah, so it's probably a pretty easy fight then,
Yeah,
unless the
it's
other units are
difficult to
just
judge as easy. There might be like 6 of them.
yeah, could be numerous, but they're weak, probably relatively weak units.
Yeah.
Can you
Want me
get
to
a
accept or
stack there is the question. What?
well, sort of. I mean, your army's pretty close.
To that?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
you know that your leader, your main leader.
oh, yeah, she's way up there
Yeah,
with a single sun guard, a prowler, a chariot, and a cheetah.
yeah, it's just down there, only a couple turns away.
Yeah, I still haven't experimented with one of us doing the other's quest and seeing whether it just like cancels or fails or what happens when that happens.
Yeah, I mean, either
Uh,
way, like I could bring your like a couple of longbowmen,
if it's
or I
like
could bring this. Well,
yeah,
yeah, because
I
you
would
have.
accept it and see how many there are. If it turns out to be like 6 harpoon throwers, you're gonna need more than a couple on, but you need like four.
Yeah,
You know?
I might need your help if I only bring a couple longbowmen.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you could just watch my city, and I'll bring this army if that's possible. But
yeah. I
yeah, I'll
don't
accept
think I can. I
do it.
can't station units in your city. I don't think it would like have me
Oh, does
try
that
and
not?
attack the city instead or something. I am
Yeah.
pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I don't think I can actually guard your cities for you. Um, Although maybe I can, but I don't think so. I don't think I'm allowed to station on like on the city tile. I can move past it. I could stay on the outskirts of the city, but I don't know if that would count as defending it against. Oh, it is a
Yeah.
choke point, so I could stand on the outskirts by the Mana Forge, and unless bandits tried to move through the mountains, it would probably defend it. Yeah, but yeah, I would accept the quest and find out what it is. If you can't do it, you just cancel. They might declare
All right.
war on you, I suppose, but
I don't have vision to see.
well, my
So I
army
can't quite
will at
tell what
least.
it
I
is.
can tell you what I see there
Yeah,
when I go
you
down
can
that
check
way.
on it.
Yep.
All right. Should I enter the library?
Do you have any other armies you wanted to move first, or I was just thinking?
I think I moved everyone.
Um, yeah, that's. I just zoom out. That's my. Oh
Unless I should start
no, you have
moving.
Shane the Pathfinder and Almanes the Custodian. They were about to engage the near this crystal tree. It looks like, or maybe they were just moving up
Oh,
towards my city.
you're right. Why didn't it ping me to? Oh, because it wants me to move the other guys first.
Hmm.
Okay. Like it won't cycle through active. It won't cycle through them. It just is forcing me to select the one on the library.
Yeah, but if you go, well, it's just that's the one that's next in the like. You can
Yeah.
always select the guys near Galbrand. Are they moving somewhere, or were they just did they end their turn there? I
You
don't know
told
why they're
me to
sti
do something over here. They have full movement.
So they,
Did you want me to kill these guys? Was that it?
the two
Well, no.
apprentices and the two wisps.
What
I
was the
don't.
Brigand? Did you want me to help with the Brigans over there? Or the
Uh,
Wit? Oh,
I,
I think you wanted me to clear your mana node.
yeah, I think it was the mana node, and I think I also point out there's that casting
Oh, the
catalyst,
chest.
which is. And
There's a
there's the
chest
treasure
over there.
chest, and there's the brigand encampment, and there's more brigands. So yeah, there's some weak enemies over here to hunt. That's what I think I point out. Yeah, you could probably take these two apprentices. You have two heroes. They're both a level 2 and a level 3 and a boar. Um, you could probably take the crystal tree, but there's no immediate benefit, so you can come back later. I would actually go for the. You see that wisp due north of them? On the casting catalyst, the 3 wisps on the casting catalyst.
Yeah. You sure clearing that mana node for you wouldn't be better because it's currently in your domain.
The one to the northeast is it, yeah. But if you grab the ones in the casting catalyst, I don't think they can make that mana node this turn. I don't think
Oh
they
no,
can.
they can. They've got plenty of movement.
Oh, oh yeah, they have 36 movement. They can probably just barely make it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6 tiles. So that'd be 18 plus 8, 26.
They can
Oh yeah,
reach
they can.
the treasure as well. Well, not both, but they can reach the treasure.
Yeah, I would go for the mana node this turn, because that's got the most immediate benefit. And then I would. You
All right.
could do double back for the casting catalyst if you're worried about the lost library. The thing is the casting catalyst will let you cast more spells in the
Yeah.
lost library if you were worried about losing units there. Yeah, I would do the casting catalyst just in case, because you can have extra
Oh, that's
casting.
not a domain thing.
No, that's just a one-time reward.
I
You'll get
see.
you get 40 to 80 casting points for one turn. So how many do you have right now?
60.
Yeah, and so that would allow you to cast potentially up to 140 mana worth of spells in one turn.
That's all the mana I have, though.
Oh, how much do
But
you
yeah, I can
have?
do that. 143, and I'll be losing 10.
So
So I
you
can't
might,
make full use of it if I roll 80.
yeah, you'd have to roll 80, but yeah, but if you rolled 40, you could definitely cast like 100 mana spells. That's only if it was a desperate situation you needed it at all, but
Yeah.
it could still help with clearing the lost library, is what I'm saying. Um,
All right, I guess I can clear it. Is there... No, they're all just fertile plains. Yeah,
and
okay.
I was checking your country leader is not on the at the lost library, so if your country leader is, she wouldn't be able to move. Awanes, the custodian would not be able. Oh, that's not the most direct path there at all. Because you would have wanted to go northwest instead of. I'm saying you went too far on the road. Well, what you could do is go there and
Good
then
part,
just
right?
hold on and just have Shane select just Shane and have movement to casting catalyst because the other two only have 23 movement and he has 24. And this way, like, I mean, it won't be as bad. You still should have moved. You should have taken the shortest path. You get what I'm saying? You should have moved northeast and then northwest instead of going northeast twice. But it's too late now, so there's no undue movement. But unlike in Wildermyth, that's actually one of my favorite features in that game.
Yeah, I wish it. I wish it was more, because it's annoying that you can only undo like movement and only a couple of times. Because I can't. I keep hitting like E instead of W, and then I do something, and then
Oh
I'm
yeah, that's
screwed.
why I save before every turn. Usually, I know every turn I save in a battle just in case I
I just wish they had
accidentally.
a. They have an undo button. I wish they just
Yeah,
gave you complete freedom. You know.
yeah. Well, right
Oh well.
here, let me save in case of issues. But yeah, we literally. I mean, you literally just moved like an inefficient path. Like you wasted movement. So
I
that's
don't
what I was
know. I
trying.
don't see how it's a waste. Because if I'm going that
You
direction anyway,
were
it doesn't make a
you were
difference,
next
right?
to the crystal tree, right? You could have moved two on the road and then one tile off the road and been next to it. Instead, you moved three on the road,
Yeah.
then one on tile off the road, and you're still next to it. Like
Okay.
you wasted 3 moon points. Anyways,
But I
it's
am closer to the mana node.
but you're going to move further away from it. You were gonna end up on the mono node either way. Anyways, don't worry about it. I would just have Shane
I
go.
guess
Wait,
I don't know.
1, 2. It might
I
not
guess
matter. Anyways,
I
1,
forgot you have to
2,
walk towards it anyway, and
3,
you don't just trigger a battle.
9 plus 8, 17 plus 1.
Right, yeah. I see.
As long as you only move Shane, you
That's
should
the
be
issue.
fine. I think, because or maybe not. He might drag behind the rest of the army. I'm not sure. But
Should
anyways,
I
I would do the.
should I
Hmm?
move the boar instead then? Because it's weaker?
No, I'm saying I would have just Shane because he's got the most movement points, so he can.
Oh, okay.
He's got one more movement point than everyone else for some reason.
All right.
Yeah, it'll attack with the whole army, but he'll be the only unit who actually moves onto the tile. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but I was trying to set up if you. I'm not quite sure if you can attack the monotone this turn, but after that, but it might have been good to. Wisps can mess you up more than you think if they, if they get lucky and they
Yeah.
stun
They
you.
might need
So,
turn. Might need time to heal anyway.
yeah. So, I could be fine or could not. Entirely depends on whether they like get crits and stuff. Um, these aren't animals, so befriend animal doesn't do any good. So you got two guys with longbows, 12 attack, 12 attack.
Mm.
Alines has a little more resistance, which is good because they mostly do half their damage is magical, and then you got the boar, which is charge, I think. Yep. Uh, how much does it cost to move? I forget. Like, what's the movement range of the boar? I think it's 6 for each movement when walking, or is it 4?
I think it's 6. You can move 6 tiles.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no more than 6 for the boar, right? So yeah. So it's got to be 6
You can
per.
reach everyone.
Yeah, but only
Boar can reach
attack.
everybody.
Yep. Can reach anyone that can only attack once. Uh,
Should be able to shoot the wisps if I move them both forward one.
um. Oh yeah, the two heroes. Yeah, I would have. You see that wisp in the center?
Yeah.
So that one can reach Awanes, and the one on the right can reach Shane, like next turn and attack once. So and the other one's too far to reach anyone. So yeah, I would focus on just one of them. Probably the one in the center. You could probably kill if they both attack. So yeah, I would have Awanes attack the one in the center. Oh, she can
All
reach
right.
it already.
I'll have them move forward to get rid of the line of sight protection
uh,
or penalty.
line of sight.
They're shooting over these stalactites, so I'm gonna move them adjacent to the stalactites.
Oh yeah, there's two. It ghosted out, and I didn't even realize there were stalactites there because it completely ghosted out. I
Oh
see.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's kind of annoying.
you
Usually
can't
when
shoot
it
over
go,
both?
nope, doesn't look like it.
That's weird.
Uh,
Then I'll shoot the wisp on the right, because that one they can both do full damage to.
yeah, I would start with Shane because he's further from the other two. So if he's not on guard, it's less an issue. He might kill it in one attack, 7 attacks. That's what I was gonna say. Just move one attack, see if it kills it, and that will decide what the
Oh, if
others
they
should
can be
do.
killed in one attack, then
And one trio of attacks. It's RNG based, so they might or
yeah.
might not. Depends on how they
Then I
roll.
should have Alwines shoot first.
No, because
That way Shane can shoot the other one.
if uh no, LNS won't be able to kill the one in the center because of the line of sight. And she
Yeah.
might
So,
want to guard because the other one
oh,
can reach her in
you're saying
melee.
he should shoot the one in the center.
No, I'm saying if Shane shoot the one on the right, and Alwyness can be attacked by the one center, it'll next turn if she doesn't kill it, it'll attack her in melee. So she could go to guard mode, which gives her extra defense, and use her movement to retaliate instead.
Why
Instead
don't
of
I just have Alwines shoot the one on the right and Shane shoot the one on the left?
because you won't left. Nobody can reach the one on the left. You
Sorry,
mean the
middle.
center?
The one in the middle.
Because Alwyness won't kill the one in the middle. There's no way. She only does 2 to 3
Yeah, he'll
damage.
shoot the one on the right, and then
Uh,
Shane will shoot the one in the middle,
oh, he
right?
can reach that?
Yeah, he can reach that one.
Oh,
He'll do 4 to 6 3 times,
hmm.
which will be between 12 and 18 damage.
Yeah,
So
I
it
would have him
might.
try the one in the middle, yeah, and see how it does.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was trying to. Yeah, it's often tempting to attack, but sometimes guarding is the best action because enemies will close to
Yeah.
you, attack you, and then you retaliate, but you have extra defense because you guarded, you
Hmm.
know?
Okay. I
So,
see.
like, yeah, attacking isn't always the best move, sometimes guarding, especially because melee strikes do more damage than longbow shots, actually. But yeah,
Yeah.
anyways,
That's true.
yeah, I would have Shane shoot the one in the middle and see if it kills it. I didn't realize he had the range. I thought he could only reach the one on the right.
I see. Okay. Damn. Still
Nope,
alive.
no crits, and he didn't roll well enough to do
Hmm.
it.
Should I finish it off, or should I just guard?
Let's see. One, two, three, four.
I could have
Uh, what?
take a charge and finish it off, right? Should one shot,
Uh,
not taking
I would probably
retaliation.
ever guard because right now, potentially all three of them could reach ONS and all attacker,
Ah,
and so she could use all three of her movement to just retaliate. And
okay.
the boar could block one of them because it's less valuable than her and does less damage with each attack, and it
It
could get
could just
stunned.
straight up. It should be able to kill the middle one outright without taking a retaliation. Yeah.
Well, will suffer static shock, which could stun it. Like, there's
Static
a chance
shield.
anytime you
Oh,
attack it of
that's
getting
stupid.
stunned, which means that you can't take any action. I'm gonna say I would have the boar just go into guard mode
But the
next to
beetle will still
ONS.
die, right?
What?
But it would still die, right?
Yes, but then it would get attacked by the other two, and it would be really close to them, so they would both get three movement on it. It would be
Mm,
not good. I was gonna
you're
say I would
right.
have it guard. I'm trying to figure out where. Probably just northwest of ONS to our left. So then they can't. Then they can't all swarm ONS like
Here or ahead of it?
ahead of it, like closer one tile.
Okay.
If it guards there, then the worst that can happen is they swarm the boar, but the boar is more expendable. So
All right.
yeah, you'll see. Because they do, yeah, retaliations are awesome. So
Oh, shoot.
yep, that's the other thing. They can do
They
that.
can
So
teleport.
yeah,
Why?
it's one of their abilities, phase,
Jeez,
and they can use it to set flanking. Even like when
that
they
sucks.
yeah, like if they had done it out in us, you'd be kind of in trouble. Shane is the guy who wasn't necessarily gonna be able to reach the next fight anyways because of his even though he had the most movement. So because he's the one who moves in the tile, so he'll have a turn to heal, and the other two can deal with the other wisp if you're confident taking three wisps with just two units.
Not
But
really.
well,
I
you
don't know
got
about
really
that.
unlucky here. Yeah, this was a bad. But you can have Awanas cast spells in the next fight to give yourself an advantage. So there's that. Anyways. Oh, is it your turn now, or?
Yep.
Okay, it was trying to look to see what spells she could cast. Your leader, because
Root
I forget.
spears, dispel, stoning, seeker enchantment, and twisting roots.
Oh, hold on. Dispel, you say? Because
Yeah.
these are magical origin creatures. I think dispel does a lot of damage to magical origin. Susceptible to banish and arcane binding. Oh, that might be banish. I think I'm mixing up banish and dispel. What does it say dispel
Yeah, I think
does?
so. Um, dispels magical enchantments on a unit,
Oh.
removing all of its buffs and debuffs.
Ah, so it could be. Does static shield count as? Would it let you dispel Shane? Remove his stun? Well, I'm not sure you'd want.
Um. Oh yeah. Well, 50% chance though.
Oh, only a 50%. Yeah, that's not worth
Yeah.
it. If it was 100%, it'd probably be worth it. Okay. Um, well, they attack, so they're no longer guarding, which means they can be flanked. What you could do. Ooh, ooh, I see. I like. You can set up double flanking and kill the shit out of that wisp that's next to Avaness. Or
Yeah.
how much damage does? Hold on. How much the boar? How much would the boar do if it? It doesn't matter. You have to move the same tile. So what I have to do is have the boar maneuver around so it's next to two wisps, not passing through where it would suffer retaliations. So it'll have to move 4 tiles to do this, which will
You
leave
won't
it
take
with.
any retaliations. Wait, what do you
Uh,
mean?
oh, can that does that wisp
Attack
next
of
to
opportunity?
Alwaness? Can it do attack of opportunity if you move past it?
Uh, I don't see a symbol for it.
There's no little red thing.
No, I don't know why, but yeah, they aren't. They, I don't. Nope, no attacks of opportunity. They must
Well,
have.
if it moves next to the two, is it taking the most direct path? There's no attack of opportunity because it might be trying to path to avoid the attacks. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's they're. I can walk right past all three of them without any
Huh.
attacks of opportunity, unless the game just isn't showing me
Well, I guess you might as well
the
try.
symbol.
At least it'll make them attack it instead of attacking the heroes. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would have the
So you
board
want me to
move.
move between the two of them?
Uh, yeah, because it has to move 3 to get the charge bonus. So
Okay.
I was just trying to figure out the shortest number of tiles you can move without suffering attacks of opportunity and still.
Yeah, no attacks of opportunity. Okay.
Oh, I know why it's not suffering. It's not that they can't do it. It's because they're facing Shane. So you don't suffer attacks of opportunity when going behind. I forget.
Ah.
I
Okay.
was thinking they were facing Alnas, but they're facing Shane, so that's why you're able to do that. Sorry, it took me a moment. Now it can attack one of them, or both. Well, not both, but 6 to 10. Oh, it could kill the one that has 9 health, for sure.
Yeah.
Or it could, yeah, it might not kill the other one. Although Alnas could definitely finish it off. But yeah, I would have it attack the one next to Shane, the wounded one,
How come if she
because
shoots the wisps, she only makes one attack?
she, oh Alnas.
Yeah, with her longbow. Can you not? Is it because it's adjacent?
Yeah, once it turns to face her, she's considered to be engaged. She could shoot the one that she's not next
Oh,
to 3
I
times.
see.
When a melee unit is facing a ranged unit, it counts as engaged, and they can't use
So
the.
she can shoot once and it'll turn and she can't shoot anymore.
She could attack it
I
with
see.
melee 3 times, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would
Okay.
finish off the one with 9 health because you
With
just want to kill these
the
things
board?
quickly so that they don't attack Shane again because he'll take a while to
Yeah.
heal. Like he's
With the boar?
already. Yeah, I'd have the boar attack the one that has 9 health. It'll take
All right.
either 1 or 2 attacks to kill it. If it does one, it won't suffer as much.
Nice.
Nice, did in one. Perfect.
And then
Um,
longbow on the one with 3 health.
yeah. Well, it's that way she won't suffer retaliations. Although, hold on, she might not want to stand next to this because she's probably going to want to attack the other one with range later, and she can move away without
So step
suffering.
back.
Yeah, she won't suffer attacks opportunity, right? If she steps back 1 tile.
Nope.
So, trying to, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out which way she should probably go. Probably next to the boar because it makes it harder for them to be flanked. Either of
All
them.
right.
Well, then, yeah, I would just move next to the boar. Or 2 tiles because she can actually move. She doesn't need 3 attacks to kill the one at 3 health. I would have her
Oh,
move.
you're right.
Yeah, cover the boar's rear entirely.
She can move 2 more tiles and still be yellow.
Yeah, that's probably a good
Do
idea.
you, where
Yep.
do you think she should go specifically?
2 more tiles next to the board still, or
Wait, so here and then one more to the right slightly? To the boar's right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Sweet.
cool.
All right.
Yeah. Now the reason I was suggesting prioritizing
There
is
we go.
because
That wasn't too
he's
bad. He got a little beat up though.
down to 10 health. I would call that on the desk door. Yeah, he's at what? How
Yeah.
much health HP did he have? 60. Yeah, he lost 5/6 of his health.
Holy
That-
shoot.
yeah, he's badly wounded.
He can actually reach. He can reach though the mononode. He probably shouldn't,
he can?
but yeah.
Oh, just next to it, right? I was gonna say he shouldn't be able to move on to the tile. He shouldn't have enough
No,
movement.
he can.
Oh, wait, it's because he has
He's
that.
taking a different route.
It's because he's got free movement. That's right. He has a special no train movement penalties. I forget he's got like a special movement bonus.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm guessing lets him cover any tile for just 3 movement, or does it still cost him? No, because he had
4.
24,
They
and
all
now he's
cost 4.
21. It says that, but he had 24, and now he has 21, so it must have cost him only 3 to move onto that tile.
Oh
So yeah, he can
yeah.
move. He can cover any tile for 3 movement instead of the normal
That's
4.
weird.
It's free movement, or however it's whatever. Or maybe it was some. Is there anything else he has that might be doing it? No, it's got to be his free movement thing. Because he's a pathfinder. It's his gimmick.
Yeah.
Most heroes have a gimmick. Yeah. Like I have a character who can just randomly spit fire, and he's called like
Yeah.
the something the flaming or something, because he can. Um.
So should I
Yeah.
move
With.
him to move them all to the mana node?
Yeah. It's gonna be a tough fight, and you're probably gonna have to cast spells to win it without having Shane. Well, he does have Resurgence, so
Oh.
if he falls, he'll come back with actually more health than he had. He'll come back with like
What does he lose?
21 health if he dies and you're still in the fight.
What
Oh,
does he lose?
if you lost
Is
the
there
whole
no penalty
fight,
for dying?
I think no, I think he'd be dead permanently if you lost the fight, but you won't lose the fight. Shane might fall, but you'll definitely win against just 3 wisps. You might have to
Okay.
cast a spell if it gets really tough, but that is your country leader, so your spells should. I might cast a spell in the first turn before they close to melee. Like hang back and cast a spell to weaken the wisps a little. But yeah, you should be able to, because of his gimmick, to move for fewer. Why did it move that path instead of through the city? Oh, because the way the road ran, I guess. Anyways. Shane's the only one who can actually move there, so he has to be the one to attack. You wouldn't be able to do it without him. Yeah, let me save
Yeah.
in case this goes really belly up. But I'm
Yeah.
sure you can do it if you move well. It's going to be a hard fight, though. You're going to... most likely everyone's going to be badly wounded after it.
Okay.
But you should be able to win. You'll probably have to cast a spell, though. Use some of that cast... How much casting did you get from the casting catalyst?
Oh, I have a total of 113.
Ah, cool. So instead of 60... So you rolled 73 out of... Or no, 73. You had 80, right? You rolled 53. It was 40-80, so you actually rolled a little low. What?
I had 60.
Yeah, and now it's 113, right?
Yeah, so 53.
Oh, yeah, so you're 53, saying it was 40-80, so you rolled a little below average. But that's fine. You probably weren't going to use all of it. As long as you rolled at least, like, at least 50, you're probably fine, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would, so I would have Shane. He's the one who can initiate the attack. The other 2 don't have the
Alright.
movement.
Good luck. Closely matched.
Yep, closely matched. It's going to be an even fight. But you'll probably, that's what I was saying. That's why you'll probably want to cast a spell to even the balance a little bit.
Yeah.
You probably also want Shane to, you don't want him to fall, he may fall, but you don't want him to fall too early. Like, you should obviously be more conservative at his movement.
Yeah.
Oh, recharging mana currents. Oh, you're going to want to try and dispel that. The mana currents fuse themselves.
Disjunct spell?
Yeah, you're going to want to try and disjunct that. It'll use some casting points, but you should have plenty to spare.
I did it. Okay.
Oh, did that use up your hero's movement? It did, didn't it?
That sucks. Yes, it did. Why didn't the game tell me it would do that?
I
Well, that's her
guess
turn.
that counted as
Fuck.
her casting a spell. Well, it's probably worth it. That was a powerful buff for them that they could just
Uh,
heal every turn.
yeah. But I should have
Um,
moved her first, right?
mm, maybe. She's actually in a pretty good position. You could have moved her a little bit closer to Shane, but
Yeah.
like the line of sights there aren't as good, so she's probably fine where she is. Like,
Okay. What should I do with
I
Shane and the board?
3, 4, 5. I would have him move like around the edge of the map, like next to those two stalagmites or whatever. Stalactites. What are the ones in the ground called? Two pointy things. I would have him move
Uh,
to the right towards your leader.
Stalagmite.
I should remember
To
because
the
in
right.
Pokemon, there's like a Pokemon called Stalagmite and Stalactite or something. Yeah,
I think
I
stalactites are on the ceiling, and stalagmites are on the ground.
yeah. So I would move next to those two stalagmites, like behind, kind of more towards the edge of the map or something.
Which two? I see one.
Or actually, uh, if he there's three of them between him or between him and the other hero.
Uh, 3, 4-ish. Yeah.
He should be able to move into the tile
Two.
that's next to the two of them. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. The one that's adjacent to two stalactites. That's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a straight line.
That's five in a straight line, and then further to the edge of the map, one more after that, because he can move six.
Okay.
So,
So here.
yep. And
Okay. Sweet.
that's what I would suggest. And then guard.
All right.
That way he can't get, because if he's way off in a different direction and they all decide to swarm him, he's gonna end up
Yeah.
dead for sure, very quickly.
Yeah. Where should I send the boar?
Uh,
Just ram straight at him and guard.
no, you don't want it to go way ahead of its support. You want to hang out here a little bit and cast spells. They'll probably come for you now that
I'd
you've
rather they kill
dispelled.
the boar, but
I would at least.
well,
I mean, you're gonna not want it to go ahead of these two heroes because they can provide range support. I would actually have it because I'm worried they're gonna come in to try and rush Shane very early. I would have it go like maybe you want to lure him out a little bit. So maybe on the other side of that stalagmite from Shane and go into guard mode. So it's a little bit closer to the center than it was before, but not much.
where?
On the opposite side of that stalagmite from Shane.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You see the
Oh,
stalagmite that's the one that's between him and Awanes.
yeah.
The opposite side, directly opposite.
So right here.
Yep, and just guard there.
Oh, okay.
Say that way, like
Great.
if they decide to rush in, it might be able to kind of close them a little bit. Yeah, I mean they got that phase ability.
Oh,
They don't just. That's fine. You have like 4 turns to
they didn't
sit
do anything.
here. Oh, that's good. Now you can cast another spell while they're not doing anything. They'll do damage to them or something, and they won't regenerate because you got rid of the regenerating monoccurrence. Right. I would probably, since they seem to be holding defensively and you're have to provoke them out, I would probably have Shane move one tile closer to the center, like still next to the 2 stalagmites, and then just guard again. Yep. I wouldn't even bother moving the boar. It's in a perfect place right now, and I would have Awanes move behind the boar, like next to it, because after she casts a spell, she's not even going to be in guard mode.
Yeah. Right here.
And then they still can't reach her, and then move one close to the center so she's facing forward, because facing matters when you're not in guard mode, and then you can cast a spell on them. I don't know what spells. She should have some that have like range for the whole map, I'm pretty sure. So
Stoning, root spears, seeker enchantment, twisting roots, dispel.
stoning. What does secret enchantment do again?
Target friendly units' ranged abilities. Ignore ranged penalties and line of sight penalties and do +1 damage.
Hmm. Okay. Stoning and root spears. You said were the other two damaging ones.
Yeah.
Which does more damage? I'm guessing they can
Stoning does
phase.
24, and root spears is cheaper, and it does 18, and it tries to hinder the enemy unit.
How much cheaper? Like, what's the cost of each?
10 versus 15.
Oh, I see. So 50% more. So it's more cost effective as well as maybe hindering them. Yeah, so I would use root spears in the closest wisp. That will probably get them to charge you. And if it hinders it, then that one will take longer to reach you. And if it doesn't, you've
Right.
reset the time. As long as you do damage once every 5 turns, you don't lose. So it's like every 5 or 4. So resisted, but they'll probably come and charge you now.
All right.
Now that they know that you're going to damage them. Or maybe they'll just sit there and maybe you root spears and kill it next turn. If they're just going to sit there, you can pick them off. Nope.
Oh, no, they're coming. Ow.
On the bright side, it only got 1 attack because you weakened it with the root spears. Or no, it got... Yeah, it got 1 attack, but she didn't kill it. Oh well, I thought she had killed it with the retaliation, but nope. It has 1 HP
1
left.
HP.
That is frustrating. The other 2 are hanging back, but well, you don't want them to kill Shane, so I'd probably have Shane fall back as far as you can and still reach it, and then shoot to finish that thing off. So let's see. You can fall back. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I would have him go 3 tiles towards the edge of the map, and I'm not sure what the range looks like there. Let's see. Recalculating. Yeah, you can probably finish. Yep, he can kill it now from here. And this way, they'll have a hard time reaching him this turn, or if they do, they'll only have 1 attack left, so. Perfect. Yeah, and now that they're gonna probably come for you, now that you've killed one of them, I would probably have the other two fall back. Alwyness, because they're gonna come rushing you, and you don't want them to reach her while Shane's still reloading. And the boar,
I
so
could try
that's...
killing one.
I mean, you could, but you'll take more damage if you attack. Just let them come to you and shoot them as they come, you know? If you fall back to the edge of the map, you should probably be able to get another side of ranged attacks before they close. Or they'll have to phase to you, and then they'll only get
All
1
the way
attack.
back to Shane, the Pathfinder, to where he is.
Let's see. I would have the boar 3, 4, 5. I would have the boar guard mode behind him because of the risk of them phasing behind him and flanking him. They could actually, yes, directly behind him and just go to guard mode there because they can't phase into a tile that's occupied, obviously. Okay. And actually, I'd have Alwyness go with the other tile that's considered rear to him and guard mode there because I think they could both reach. If they really wanted, they could both phase to Shane still, so you don't want them flanking him or he'll die very easy. They probably won't choose to if they know, you know. Yeah, they're approaching cautiously. If you'd left his rear open, they might have instead taken the flanking opportunity, which would have been worse.
Should be able to get 3 shots on both of them.
Yeah, you might even kill them entirely at range this way. Just because you provoked him with the root spears. Yeah, so I would have Shane just move. He has to move, I guess, 1 tile closer to be able to do it. So, yeah.
1 tile closer to the right?
Yeah, so that he doesn't block the approach with the other 2. And shoot the one that's to the right, I guess, because that's further from the other hero.
Is it?
A little bit.
I'll have her move forward one as well. I want
I
to
was
see if
gonna
she can get.
say no, because you might want that path for the boar to rush in that way. So I would attack first
Okay,
and see what happens, because the boar you might want to rush forward with
I could.
through that gap before you close it.
Okay, but
Oh, it
will
won't
she get?
matter. Actually, the
Will
path
she
is the
get line
same
of
length
sight
if it go.
penalty though because of that rock?
Yeah, she might. That's why I
She
would have
will
him
for the
shoot
one
the
on
one
the
on the
left.
right, because
I'm on the left one, right?
the boar can rush between those two rocks and reach the one on the left quicker. So I would just shoot the one on the right.
Okay.
It also has a shorter path to his right flank, which is harder for you to cover with other heroes.
Damn.
Didn't quite kill it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the boar can charge and finish that one off now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
So
I
I
do
would.
that?
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what 3, 4, 5. I would have it make sure that it doesn't end up next to both of them, just one. So the tile that's between the wisp and
Right.
the stalagmite, so it can't. So the other one will have to move. Oh, he's still a little closer to. Cool. The boar got stunned though, which means it can't retaliate if attacked now. I didn't would have had retaliations left, would it? Or no, it would have, because it would have regenerated its movement. Um, well, it's down to just one of them.
Are three
Uh,
shots with rain with the what is it called? Let me move forward. Are three shots with the line of sight penalty better than two shots without it?
no, 2 shots without it is better because it's got physical protection and the line of sight penalty. I'm pretty sure instead of 2 to 3 times 3, it should be 4 to 6 times 2.
Okay. So move adjacent to this rock.
Yeah, so you can remove the line of sight penalty.
All right. There we
Yep.
go. Yeah, 4 to 6 times 2. And then shoot.
Yeah, we do that.
Okay.
It's not going to kill it, but it's weakened now.
Yep. All right. What is it gonna do? Fight the boar. Shoot,
Yeah.
shoot, shoot. That's not good.
Nope, dead boar, unfortunately.
Oh well.
But it was expendable. I
Now I can just
mean,
finish it up.
it had to have rolled pretty well to did that, I think, right?
I have no idea.
Oh well. I was hoping it would try and attack Shane anyhow, but it decided to just kill the boar.
All right, I'll kill it off.
Yep.
Wait. Because the money. And you want to back the widowfish?
You had too many animals anyhow. And boars aren't the best animal.
Yeah, I
They're
did.
um yeah. Well, you won the fight, even if you lost a boar doing it. And I can't imagine like
Yeah. Oh, leader leveled up. Let's see. Hit points, defense, resistance. Let's see. Awakened spirit. Oh, that doesn't seem too bad.
who leveled up the LNS or no the.
Custodian. On ONS, the custodian.
Oh,
What does
your
she get
main
for
leader.
being a custodian?
I think it's just a name. When with your main hero, I don't think they get any gimmicks.
Okay. That makes sense.
Did you give her a vision range upgrade, or she's no? It doesn't say inherent, so she must.
I don't know where that came from. I might have.
Yeah. But yeah, whatever.
Awakened spirit, befriend animal, cure disease, free movement, inflict bleeding wounds, natural immunity, nature's resistance, night vision, nourishing meal, shock
Yeah.
protection, spirit of the land, warm at night.
God, that's a
Like,
long
check
list.
it.
Let me I'll just take a look at the Discord if you're willing to share.
Sure.
Also, folks on YouTube, we're an hour and 24 minutes, so I'm gonna cut this here. This will also save you guys a little less considering this for a moment. Wish you all the best. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves, and may you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Adieu.